悪いな。
Guys, welcome back to another video, the second video of Season of the Chosen. Quick reminder to subscribe and hit that notification bell. We've already uploaded one video today on the buffed duality, don't miss that one. And also, if we could hit 2,000 likes on today's video, that would be awesome. So in this video, we are focusing on the brand new Titan Aspect. It's a really easy quest, and when you complete it, you get Howl of the Storm. While sliding, activate your charge melee ability to launch a wave of stasis energy forward that freezes and creates stasis crystals. And yeah, this is not, something I was expecting. It's a really kind of interesting technique, if you want to call it that. You can work it against supers like I just did there, against a behemoth titan. Requires a little bit of momentum to generate. If I was to compare it to anything already in the game, it would probably be kind of similar to Military Arcstrider's melee ability, where they send like a wave of energy through the air. One thing to note as well is you can use this ability infinitely in the Behemoth Super. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but yeah, every time you slide and you hit your melee button while sliding in your Super, you will activate the technique and create one crystal that will then appear through the floor. It's a really kind of anime move, this one, I'm not gonna lie. That's why I used that little anime reference at the beginning of the video, because you can just constantly be waving ice out of the floor like Todoroki from My Hero Academia. It's interesting. Now, we're gonna get onto whether or not I think it's very good. Obviously, I was using the aspect here in place of Tectonic Harvest, which is the one that creates little crystals after shattering crystals that refills your melee energy. So if we're gonna get right into the brass tacks of it, basically, are you going to run this aspect or not? For me, in PvP, this is good, albeit very situational, and I suppose your choice will be determined by your value of Shiver Strike. And what I mean by that is, obviously, if you're going to be making use of this move, you're not going to be using Shiver Strike very often, because obviously this requires your melee to be charged. It does consume the charged melee, as you can see. So you've got choices to make: Tectonic Harvest or Howl of the Storm. Cryoclasm's obviously a no-brainer. At the moment, I'm going to go with Howl of the Storm, but I don't know if I'm going to stick with it. Because like I said, I'm not going to be Shiver Striking a great deal as a result of using Howl of the Storm. Now, we went into a Rumble game, and I think I was AFK at the start. I'm not sure what I was doing, but we were already a couple of points down, and we went on a real spree. Now, one of the benefits of rocking Howl of the Storm is you now have a melee ability that freezes. It's obviously something that Titans didn't have until now. Hunters have it with the Shurikens, Warlocks have it with their melee, and now Behemoth Titan can also use his melee ability to freeze. Now, it doesn't need much momentum to do it. Obviously, you just need to slide in melee, but it is something you're going to need to have some sort of, you're going to have to predetermine when you're going to do it. It's not necessarily a panic ability. That being said, all it takes is one slide, and then you can go ahead and do it. If you look closely at the bottom when my melee is charged next, you will see when you slide, the icon changes from Shiver Strike to the icon for the Howl of the Storm. It's a really cool little detail, and it's interesting. How do I feel about it? One other thing to note, it has a radius and a range of about 2 to 3 meters. This is something you're going to be using strictly in shotgun range. I think one of the maybe best uses of this might be if you're rocking a sniper or something on Behemoth Titan and you don't have a close range weapon. You could use this as a way to surprise people, slide up into them and freeze them. It is pretty good, but again, I'm unsure as of right now if this is like a top tier ability, because like I said, it does require you to, really be bold, be sliding around the corner and try and just catch someone off guard. I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence about it. Having seen some gameplay, what do you guys think of this ability? Do you guys think this is going to be OP? I think, I'm not sure. You know what, in the amount I played Crucible, not a single person used it against me. Maybe those players didn't have the aspect yet. It's not hard to get. I don't know what it's like to face Right there, I think it fell down to the ground and I got absolutely screwed. So it definitely does have its weaknesses. Again, it's kind of almost similar to Antaeus wards. I think there's some really good synergy there with Antaeus wards and this ability as well, because it's pretty damn nice. Sliding, getting the shield, and then doing the melee ability. It's a pretty fast animation as well, which is something Titans aren't used to. Doing a move very quickly is obviously not something that Titans are used to. With Shiver Strike we can do it, and now with this we can do it. Like I said though, if you really enjoy Shiver Strike, then what is your uptime going to be with this ability? It's not going to be available to you very often. Obviously in the gameplay I'm using Heart of Inmost Light to try and get my abilities back as quickly as possible. This is a very ability centric way to play the game, and I don't know, man. It's strong obviously, and it's a really powerful close quarters tool, but again, I'm not sure. I'm on the fence. I'm not sure if this is just really funny or if it's actually good. Like right there, that guy moved away, and really I should have died. I don't know why he didn't kill me, and then I used my dust field grenade on the guy. I feel like a bit of a scummer at the moment, I'm not gonna lie. Just dust fielding everybody, sliding into them and freezing them, and then shattering them with my next slide with Cryoclasm. Man, all I'll say guys, if you hate Stasis, this might be the time to just call it a day, guys. Either start using Stasis or call it a day, because there's so much nutty stuff being added to the game for Stasis, and all it's doing is creating an even bigger gap between Stasis and everything else. And the new aspects are no exception. The Warlocks get a turret that shoots Stasis stuff at you. The Hunters, they get an ability very similar to Tectonic Harvest that will allow them to constantly regenerate their melee energy. And there's a bunch of new fragments in the game as well. I actually haven't gotten around to getting any of those, but obviously there's just loads more Stasis stuff coming in. So, you know, prepare yourselves guys. There's a lot more nonsense and a lot more silliness coming in with this new stuff. Again, this ability, I like it, but I don't know. I feel it's so ridiculous. It is powerful, but then, like I said, I don't know, man. I like to Shiver Strike a lot. So there's two things that happen. You lose Tectonic Harvest, so you're not going to be getting crystals from shattered crystals that regenerate your melee energy, so you're not going to have your melee up as often. And then you're going to be using your melee charge to use the Whisper of Howls, or the Howl of the Storm, sorry. So it's like, I don't know. What I will say is though, now with Howl of the Storm equipped, this is probably the most utility a Titan class has ever had. You've got Howl of the Storm, you've got Cryoclasm, you've got Shiver Strike, and then you've got your Grenade and your Barricade. A lot of utility there. This might be the new Titan meta. It's still early though, so I'm not 100% sure. Guys, if you made it all this way to the end of the video and you still haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit subscribe, don't miss another video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.